Hello, welcome to another full body class. This one is going to be so much fun. I'm really excited. So let's just get straight into it. Put a fun playlist on. You know the drill. We're going to meet in our little zigzag position with our legs in our mermaid position. So one leg is bent, your other foot is up against your thigh. Whichever one you want to start with first is fine. Let's all just take a big breath in. Out. One more inhale. And then exhale. Let's start to windshield wipe the arms all the way over, big reach each time. And on your next exhale, going all the way up and over to the other side. Big open. One side is going to feel a little restricted. That's okay because we're going to switch legs soon. Already, if we want to add, when you go over, can you start to twist into the shape a little bit more? Opening up and coming over. Just a little bit of mobility there. Might feel a bit sticky. That's okay. Reaching up, twist, open, and up. One more like this. And then we're going to switch legs. Mind my voice, by the way. I'm still losing my voice. And that's okay. Switching your legs. Just one of those things we can't control. And so we don't try control the uncontrollable. And maybe a twist. I always am so restricted to that one side. It's so fun, like, in movement when you can really find these little things with yourself. Like, you're like, oh, I can't quite get over there. And then it's just something you can continue to start to work towards and work on. Last one. Through center, bring it all the way home. Crossing the legs in front of you, I should say. So they're going to be down on the mat. Knees are out. Sitting nice and proud. Take an inhale. Exhale, rolling the shoulders back. One more inhale. Now, as you exhale, can you roll over your legs and just find a nice, comfortable resting position. We're going to practice our breaths here. You can close your eyes today. Wherever you are with your breath, can you exhale out all the air? Now inhale into your rib cage, the front, side, but especially the back. Notice how much more access you have to the back of your ribs in this shape. Exhale through the lips. Feel that slight little tiny contraction of your abs. They're just waking up. Inhale. Fill up the back of the body. Exhale out. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Can you restack yourself nice and tall? Try the breath now. Can you inhale? Exhale. Practice keeping that breath all the way around the ribs. Hands can reach out if you're ready to get moving. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your hips, start to slide your little imaginary tail underneath you. We come back to a halfway roll back. Everyone's going to look different. I want you to feel. We feel like our abs are squeezed in. We feel a little bit like a letter C. And our feet are still down on the mat. That's how you know you haven't gone too far back. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to round over, diving over the legs for the first few. And we'll start to make it spicier. Maybe thinking exhale, move. Holding for a strong inhale into the ribs like we practiced. And then exhale, find the movement. Good. Last couple like here. If you need support at any point for the hips, feel free to place a little cushion or towel in between your knees. Or you can even have some support with your hands behind the thighs. Now, if we're ready for more, you're going to start to come back and you're just going to go directly back upright. Working a little bit stronger through the hips and your abs now. Two more like this. And again, just notice the feeling through your body. It's not about what mine looks like in comparison. What does yours feel like? Like, I don't have as much depth as I used to. So it could mean you have deeper than I do. Maybe you have less. And either option is completely fine. Coming up, if you're ready for more. As we start to go back, can you start to row your right arm back? Keep the elbow in nice and close. Notice you'll have a little micro twist through the waist. That's amazing. And coming back up. Rolling back, elbow in nice and close. You got that squeeze to the side of the waist. And then slowly up. Oh my God, I don't know what that bug is, but that's terrifying. Okay, it's gone. Oh my God, it's coming back. It's literally like a dragon. It's 2 dragonflies connected. Oh my God, terrifying. Okay, back in it. And up. The joys of doing Pilates in the jungle. It's really pretty, but there's some interesting insects. Good. Now, can you start to slow it down? Find that time under tension. The more time you take, the stronger your muscles are going to get. Maybe you can hold your next one back, start to lift the opposite leg, putting more tension into the sides of the body, and then slowly coming back up. So you're going to feel those ab muscles, your lower abs, everything coming in towards each other. Good. We just have 2 more to each side. Notice if you start to feel the lower back, we probably need to curl into it more rather than stretching back so far. Good. We have 1 more to each side. Can you try your hardest to deepen the twist just that little bit more? So come back, pause, deepen the twist. Actually try turn your heart to the other side and lift the leg. Place it down, come back on up, bring it back, lift the leg, try deepen if you haven't already, back down, all the way up, come through center, hold. We're just here breathing into the ribs, practicing that tension for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dive forwards, have a nice big roll over the legs. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. We're warm. Let's get into this. It's going to be nice and fun. Give the wrist a little roll out whilst we're coming up because we will need them later. Now, this is a fun shape. We're going to do a side over. Your left knee is down on the mat. Support yourself with that back foot. Right leg is going to go out so that your right hip and your heel, your foot are in alignment. So rather than being too far forwards or too far back, can you try your hardest to bring them next to each other? If you find tension, have a little experiment. Hips are going to turn to the front. Shoulders are turned to the front. So everything's facing the front. Hands are going to start on the sides of your waist. Now, you may need to readjust as we go. Just have a little play. We're going to start to inhale, bend over to the left side. Hand comes down to the mat. Exhale, use a little bit of the push through the hand to begin with to help you lift yourself up. Could you feel that squeeze through the right side of your waist? So, going over to the left, hand comes down to support. Get a little lighter on the leg and then squeeze through the side of the waist. So we're really going to be using your obliques. Side of the hip may switch on a little bit. If it does, just become lighter through the leg. You almost float it. Good. Now see how much control you can find. Entire time you could be using that hand to press. Or if you're ready for more challenge, next time we can take the hand out, both hands to hips. Take your time, think of bending in half. Top side squeezes you up. Good. Bend in half. It's the waist moving, not just the head. I always catch myself just dangling my head on over there. Bend the waist. Squeeze it up. Now, if you want harder, hands come to temples. It's going to put more weight into your obliques and squeeze. My obliques aren't at that strength right now. So I'm going to keep my hands on my waist. But know that the challenge is there with your head. Please take it if you need. Squeeze. This is your workout, not mine. We're in it together, but I'm talking to you. Good. Now, at any point, if you need a little readjustment, just take a little twist side to side. Kind of gives you that little revive, and then you can get back into it. We're going to start to add. So with whichever hand position you've got going on right now, if you're ready for more with the movement, can you start to find some rotation towards the mat through your chest like we did in the mermaid stretch earlier? Open back up, come back upright. Now, there is a third arm option. So you could have hands down. Could have hands to temples. Before we rotate, if you want to make it really hard, arms can be to the ceiling. All 3 options, and then try rotate. Back through center, squeezing up. You're trying to hold yourself at that depth, and then feel the sides of the waist twist you and squeeze you. It doesn't have to be a big movement. Go to where you can feel the muscles. This should feel pretty strong already or really soon. Now, if this is a new movement, it's okay if it's not perfect. Have some fun with it. In 1, we're going to start to add. Good. All right, next time we go down, hold, rotate, hold. Now you can do this without the rotation too if you need less. Can you bring your left hand back down to the mat? Lift your weight. Can you bring your right leg up? Big squeeze through the glute. Good. Step your foot down. Use a little bit of pressure through your hand if you want help. Otherwise, hand back. Face the front if you want already, and then swing. All right, so we bend over. Find a little bit of rotation, whatever your hand position is. Can you reach your hands down? Good. Exhale, lift, squeeze your right glute. You're also going to find that squeeze through the waist intensifies. Foot down first, hand back, rotate to the front, lift up. Oh my gosh, good news. Just a few more. These are so strong, and it's a muscle we don't really work enough. So it's okay if this feels really strong. Take those little moments, take it step by step. Now in 10 seconds, we're going to meet with our hand down on the mat. So if you haven't got to that point now, this is your time to try. Bring your hands down to a nice supportive position if you need. Rotate. We're all going to try this rotation. We're going to stay down with that support with the hand now. So your hips are slightly on an angle. Your hand is down. I want you to look to your fingertips or the mat just in front. So look out on the angle to relax the neck. Now can you squeeze the leg up? Relax it down. Side of the core, that underneath side is working really hard too now to support you in almost like this side plank. Side of the waist and your glute are lifting the leg. We have 3 more. 2. Last one, big squeeze. Good. Hand to your ear. Hold. Can you lift the leg up? Can you reach your right hand out? Let the body rotate even more. Hand back to the ear or the hip if you need. Lower the leg down. Squeeze. Both bums are going to work really hard. Both sides of the waist are working really hard. Let yourself have that little bit of rotation when the arm goes over, and you're using your core to keep you steady as you do. Keeping the leg high, keep the squeeze through the glute. Good. Now focus on the breath. Let yourself go into a little bit of a flow state with this. I promise we'll be off the wrist soon. Give it shakeouts if you need. Next time your hand comes to your head, I have one more option. So we're going to lift. We're going to reach the arm long with that rotation. Facing back, your chest is back as your elbow comes back through. Good, I can't get my words out. Can you bring your knee and your elbow together? Big squeeze to the side. Extend back out, so long arm, long leg. Good, and then just bring it back. Option to add those little lowers and lifts in if you need. We're here for 15 seconds of challenge. Take any of the previous layers, whatever you can get to, make it spicy. It's okay if you've got a little lost. Just move in what way we can. We get to try again on the other side later. We have 3 more seconds. I'm going to try hold the leg and the arm out. Ready? 2, 1. Hold the leg and the arm out if you can. If it's just the leg, hand can come to hip. Otherwise, you're here lifting higher for 6, 5. In 4, both hands are on the mat. 3, 2. Now listen up. Fun transition. Can you bring your right hand down to the mat? Left hand has the mat. Swivel on your knee. Bring yourself back. Woohoo! Come down to your elbows. You can hold your hands to support. Adjust so your left knee is underneath your left hip. Long line through the body. Good. Bend the right knee in. You're going to find a donkey kick. Can you press your foot to the ceiling? Slowly lower down. So it's still that right leg we're moving right now. You are going to feel a lot of your left glute though. It is doing a lot of stabilization work. It might even be working harder than the right leg, and that's okay. Good. We're going to make the leg spicier in a second. Before we do, can you think of lifting out of your armpits? So you're using your upper body strength here to keep pulling your chest away from the mat. Now, if you're ready for more, we're going to donkey kick up to the ceiling. Keep your leg bent. Can you open your knee to the right? So external rotation, we call this. Open your knee to the right. Try not to drop the leg. You bring the knee back behind the hip and lower. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Take any shakeouts, any readjustments you might need. All right, pressing up, open out, nice and slow. Now notice as we do this, there's going to be a lot of extra strength through the right shoulder to hold you steady. Your core, you're trying not to lean. Press up, keep that height as you take the rotation. You'll notice your body wants to lower down. Can you try your hardest not to? If you're ready for more, number 1, slow it right on down until it feels spicy. Number 2, Once your knee is out, hold. Can you extend, point your toes, extend your leg out to the side. Adding your next add-on straight away. If you've got even more than that, lower the foot down to the ground. Squeeze it up. Bend, knee back, knee down. Ay, 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 we got this. All right, foot, knee out. Maybe extend, take it so slow. Notice if we start to lean, lift out of the armpit. Can you drop, squeeze, bend, in, down. Last couple, keep moving at your own pace. If you've got spicier, take spicier than I am. Please go for it. Whew. Good. Last 15 seconds. Keep shaking out the upper body as much as you need. We are going to meet with the leg up to the ceiling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg is up. Good. Now option 1, hold here. Option 2, knee is out. Option 3, leg is long. Find your challenge. Good. Now wherever you are, can you find little tiny lifts and lowers? You're just here for 6. Lift out of your armpits. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the leg in step by step, nice and slow. Good job. Take it back to a child's pose. So much upper body today in secret ways today. Hands come back to the mat. We're going to take it back to a downward dog. Can you lift up onto your heels? Pedal out through the heels. Take a couple big, deep breaths. Just noticing the heat, the warmth that you've just created in the body. Noticing how fun it is just to push yourself, to see what the body can do today. Good, let's take it forwards on your next exhale. Find a plank. You're going to stay for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, send it back to your downward dog. That's your flow for now. Holding for an inhale. Exhale, move. Can you hold for an inhale? Exhale, move. Feel free to make that hold in the plank a little longer if you can. I know the upper body, the wrists are working hard today, but I promise as soon as we're off them, so much that tension goes. So shake them out as many times as you need. But notice, if you start to put all your weight into the heel of your hand, it's really hard on the wrists. So think fingers take a lot of the weight. Grip on, push into the fingers. All right, if you're ready for more, inhale. Exhale, come forward, find your plank, hold. I'm going to give you a lot of layers straight away here, so take the ones you need. If you've got more, one little baby step in. Do not drop your hips. You're going to find a 4-point kneel position. That's your position, so knees underneath hip. Very slow, low step, drop the knees. We have a knee hover. Exhale, hover the knees just to a little baby lift. Step back, downward dog. Woo! Woohoo! So that could just be that step in and out, or we could be having that knee hover too. Press it forwards, hold the plank for a second. Switch which leg goes first each time so you're nice and even. Keeping your walk really low, kind of creepy, so that the core is holding strong the entire journey. Now it's not just about getting there. How steady can you keep the hips as you move the legs? So not letting them lift, lower, rock. Can you keep the shoulders above the wrists? I know they want to go away. Mind you too, you just keep pulling them back on top. Best news, you have 20 seconds. If you've got a big challenge in you, stay with it. You can take out that downward dog. If you still need that downward dog to get through, please do. Good. Last 10 seconds and we're going to hold our plank. Option for knee hover. Can you find your hold in 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do this. I know this is the part you want to skip, but this is the part that gets you strong. Breathe in, breathe out. There's moments where we're like, oh my God, seriously? It's where the change happens. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Find your child's pose. Take a moment just to feel your body. All right, swivel to face me. You're going to be on your right knee this time. Left leg goes long. Good news, we're basically off the wrist, but we have our side overs still on the other side. It's a love-hate with the side overs. If you're a lover or a hater of them. Okay, hands to your hips. Try and adjust your position again. Everyone is different proportions, so have a little play. Hips face the front, shoulders face the front. Can you start to send yourself over? Bring your hand down for your first view. Bring your left hand to your waist, and you're going to feel the muscles give a big squeeze as you come up. Folding the body over and up. Inhale to go down. Feel free to let the arm bend to get you deeper. Exhale to find that squeeze. Now it's through the left side of the waist. Right side will have a little squeeze on the way down, but it's more that lift where we're working. Now can you start to take the hand away? Maybe you can just go over and back up. Making the movement as slow and as smooth and as spicy as you can. Good. Can you be really light with that left leg, not pushing it too heavy into the ground so you're not using the glute too much to help you out? Once you use that side of the waist as much as you can. All right, now all three options with your arms is there. You've got waist, you've got hands to your ears, or feel free to try holds and extend the arms. All three of those options are there. Let's add our rotation. Take yourself down, holds. Nice rotation, rotating your chest like you wish it could turn to the ground. Can you keep your hips relatively square though? Turn back and lift. So you'll notice sometimes we really want to try get that range. I just noticed myself doing it too. And so you try really bring the hips with you. You're just going to where the waist is going to twist. So it might be a lot smaller than you think. And that's okay. We work with our body. There's no point working with someone else's. Otherwise, we're not moving the muscles in the way that we're like kind of intending for them to get stronger, you know? Good news, we have one more in that hand's coming down. Good. Those little massages, rotations there when you need. Next time, can you come down? Can we rotate? Your right hand comes down to the mat. Lift your left leg up, have that squeeze. Left foot goes back down. Hand comes up, face the front, start to lift. It gets really easy to combine the two. Try your hardest to take it step by step if you can. We're going to come down, rotate, hand to the mat, lifting the leg. Leg goes back down, hand back first, face the front, squeeze up. Good, that last couple seconds is brutal, I know. Take the leg that you've got, down, hands. Oh, I forgot to rotate first. As you lift, can you feel the squeeze to the left bum, really switching on the glutes now too? You might just have two more. We have 20 seconds. Might be less if you're slower, and that's amazing. We're looking for quality over quantity. In 10 seconds, we're holding down. Meeting me there in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down, rotate, hand to the mat. Good, if we haven't got there now, try your best to get there. See how you go. You can always keep moving with all the previous layers. All right, now if we're ready for more, start to lift the leg, place it down. Lift the leg, place it down. Notice the strength in your right glutes, your right arm, the side of your waist as you take it here. Eye gaze again is to the corner so the neck is nice and relaxed. We still have a very slight rotation through the body. It's not crazy, but it's not completely upright either. You'll notice it feels a little stronger in that rotation. All right, are you ready? Lift the leg, hold. Extend the arm, deepen your rotation, big twist. Back through as the arm goes back, lower the leg down. Lift, rotate, reach, hand back, lower the leg. As you take that reach, can you try your hardest to keep the leg high, to keep it strong? You can do hard things. Breathe out on the hardest part for you. Good, now if you're ready for more, we're going to take out that lower, or maybe it comes in and it adds to the series too. Hand comes back, bring the knee in, you're crunching them in towards each other. Extend out away together. Back in. Extend out. You're looking for that big squeeze through the glute as it has to go out each time. Squeezing through the side of the waist. And the entire right side of the body is holding you so steady. Can you start to slow it down? We've got 15 more seconds. Holding out in 10. Meet me there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold that shape? Good, you've got this. Lift a little higher. You're here for 6, 5, in 4, we've got that 4-point kneel. 3, 2, 1, left hand down, right hand out, swivel on your knees. Good, take a little reset though. Really intended for that to be like a smooth transition. It's too brutal. All right, down to the forearms. Right knee's roughly underneath your hip. Left leg is going to be in your 4-point kneel. Lift out of your donkey kick. Lift out of your armpits. Start to find your donkey kick, pushing up, controlling down. Pushing up, controlling down. First few, it's not that bad, right? It's just a donkey kick. But imagine there's some weight and pushing your foot down as you lift, or like we're moving through honey. It's really hard to move. Now, can you start to focus on the rest of the body? Keep lifting away from the armpits, staying strong. Let's add that external rotation. So that means we're going to push our foot up. You're going to try turn your knee to the side. What we're working is the side of your bum there. Notice the other one switches on to a little extra, holding you steady. Knee back and lower. Trying your hardest to keep that height through the leg. Pushing up. Can you keep it there and just turn your knee out? Your foot will turn too. Bring it back. Lower down. Keep checking with the rest of the body. Do we lose form through the upper body? Are we gripping anywhere that we could soften maybe? Like your neck, like your hands. Can you feel your strong core muscles, that pressure outwards? If you're ready to add, the knee goes out. We can extend the leg out to the side. Maybe we add that drop and lift straight away. Bend first. Knee back, lower down. Step by step, always we feel strong that way. You feel the movement. Pushing up. Open. Extend. Tap. Lift. Bend. Knee back and down. Good, last few. You got this. Pressing up. Right bum really switching on now. I know. It's okay. Keep trying your hardest not to roll over to that side. Last 15 seconds. It could just be one really slow one. And in 10, we're going to find that challenge point to hold out for those lifts and lowers. Do what you did on the other side. All right. Hold your donkey kick up in 3, 2, 1. Now, option 1, stay here. Option 2, knees turned out. Option 3, leg is long. Good. Drop, lift, drop, lift. You're squeezing and releasing that muscle to the side of the bum if you're turned out. Your foot up to the ceiling if you're in a donkey kick. Good. Other side of the body's holding you steady. Just another 5 seconds. I know. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in and back. Ooh. Good job. You killed it. Come lay straight down onto your belly. I was like, what is that called? A belly. Good. We're going to come to some prone work here. So that means we're going to be laying on our belly and we're going to be strengthening our posture muscles. What it's going to look like to begin with is hands down, squeezing up. We get a nice bit of a stretch and then back down again. What I want you to do though is push your hip bones, your pelvis into the mat. So imagine your hip thrusting into the mat. You got a nice big squeeze through the legs. Point your toes, squeeze your thighs. Now, keep your neck relaxed. So with this one, we're going to get a little high. You can naturally look up, but don't think about the neck moving. Your eye gaze will move because your body is moving. Now, your hands are going to come in all the way beside your boobs, your chest. Tuck your elbows in. Think of like a cobra. We're going to inhale and then exhale. Start to push through the back of the arms, squeezing, and you may start to lift your hips away from the mat if you can get that high without the tension through the lower back. And then slowly lower back down and rest. It's almost like we're doing a bit of like a weird push-up right now. So you're opening up, pull the shoulder blades back together, and then control back down. Trying to keep the tension through the legs if you can. Good, and you just have one more like this. I just wanted to really open your upper body up a little bit. And back down, elbows tucked in if you can. You're gonna feel your triceps being strong there. We love it. All right, now, fingers to your temples. Just like we did with the crunch arms before if you took them in your rotation. Eye gaze is down. Now, important, when you're actually moving, eye gaze needs to be down to protect your neck. So if you need to look at any point, I just want you to use your hands to support you to look up rather than looking up when you're in the movement because we don't want to hurt our necks, okay? So we're going to start with the legs first and then we're going to add the upper body. Inhale. You're resting your forehead on the mat. On your exhale, could you squeeze your legs, your bum, your thighs, try to get your knees off the mat. Inhale, relax back down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, back down. Readjust as many times as you need. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, back down. Now, would you like to try add the upper body too? On your next exhale, could you start to lift your chest away from the mat, push everything away and lower down so slow, control it down. Exhale, squeeze, open up, pull your shoulder blades back, pull your elbows back and down. Every time we want to open up the chest more, remember that feeling. Exhale, open up the chest, pull it away, squeeze through the upper back muscles, lower down. Good, now if you're ready for more, hold. Come on up, you're going to hold it there. Can you reach your arms away, lift your legs higher. Hands back in, lower down. Exhale, coming up, reaching away. Good. Back down, back in, and back down. Exhale, come on up. Reach away. Back in and back down. Last one like this. We're going to exhale, lift. Reach away. Hands back down. Good. Can you hold this last one? I've got lots of protein in this challenge because it's so good for your posture. Just think of your posture. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold it there. Could you reach the arms away, lift higher, eye gaze, relax the chin. Squeeze higher with every exhale just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good job. We did it. Take a couple big breaths here. Just let the body melt. Worked up a lot of heat there. You should be really proud. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Good job. All right. Take your time here. We're going to walk ourselves up onto our hands, upright. And we're going to find a pigeon stretch today. So you can start with your left leg first. You can bring your left leg forwards. So you're trying to bring one knee, your left knee to the one side of the mat, your left foot to the other side of the mat. Then extend your right leg back, creep it back, walk it back. This might already be really strong up here. If it is, just stay here. If you've got more, you can start to walk down to a depth that feels nice to hold. We might feel glute, we might feel hip, and then just relax, take some big breaths. Start to slow the body. Inhale and exhale. It feels nice. Your left arm can wrap around to your right hip and then find a little open. So on your next exhale, open your left shoulder blade away. You're finding a nice twist through the body. If that isn't nice, stay where you are. Inhale. Exhale, come through center. Slowly, step by step, bring yourself to the other side. Take your time. When you're ready, right leg can come forwards. Again, trying to bring it forwards. Knee to one side of the mat, foot to the other. Left leg walks out. Drop yourself down. Now, the angle you have yourself on, whether it's more towards the glute, more towards the hip, will determine where you feel it the most. Just find where your body naturally brings you into, where feels good. No right, no wrong. Bring your forehead all the way down to the mat if you can. And then again, option for that twist, otherwise stay if it feels nice. Right arm is going to come around to the left side of the waist. And then use your exhale to really open the right shoulder backwards. Find a nice big opening through the upper body too. Big breath in, out. One more big breath in. Exhale, slowly bringing yourself through center. Good. We're going to find a seated position, finding a butterfly. Feet are going to come together. Knees are wide. Hands can come to your feet or elbows onto your knees, whatever feels nice. Sit tall first. Take an inhale. And then exhale, start to fold forwards and just enjoy that stretch, taking some big breaths. Option to stay here or to come lay down on your back. When you come lay down on your back, you can also keep the same leg position or just take them long. Find what feels nice for you. For me, I'm going to be keeping my butterfly position and then just lay down on my back from there. The closer your feet are in, the stronger the stretch will be. And then just start to take your big belly breaths with yourself. Nowhere else to be, nothing to do. It's just you and your body right now. Can you just feel what it feels like to be inside your body? Wherever your mind is gone, can you direct it back to the rise and the fall of your belly? And let's take that last big breath together. Exhale out any air. And take an inhale into the belly, the chest as big as you possibly can. And then hold your body full of all that goodness, all the air, really gently. And slowly let it all go. Letting the breath return to your natural rhythm. Taking this final moment just to really, truly thank yourself. Spend a little longer here if you have the time and you would like. Otherwise, you can start to bring some gentle movement into the body, blinking the eyes open, just bringing yourself back to the space a bit. You're welcome to stay lying down, or you can roll yourself up. You may like to give yourself a little self-hug or give yourself a little round of applause. You should be so proud of yourself, especially if any of that was some new movement for you. I hope you had some fun. Let me know how you went. It's so nice to feel like you can move like almost like every bit of the body around. Let me know if you have any questions or any feedback at all after today's class. Otherwise, I cannot wait to see you on the mat soon. Lots of love. I was just so obsessed with that class. I just filmed. I have to post it on YouTube too. So if you enjoyed this class too, it is actually part of a bigger challenge that I am filming, which is all about like reconnecting with your body, your physical, your mental health especially, and just feeling a whole lot more wholesome. If that sounds like something you would love to do, click the link in my bio. I have my little email list in there, and they're going to be the first ones to receive access to the challenge, which launches very, very soon. Keep an eye out.